The material covered in this program has literally changed lives and created fortunes. We'll see some detail on that very shortly. But there is a caveat, an asterisk. It's a single idea, the one driving principle behind the materials and resources that make up this program. That single idea is preparation. Because at the end of the day, you can do one of two things. You can wing it or you can win it. You can rarely do both. And the fact is, truly persuasive communication, the kind that makes you and your offerings all but irresistible, takes a bit of upfront work. Now, even as I want to prepare you for something of an investment to make this system work, you should also know that when it comes to the business application for the tools of persuasion, emotional triggers, there is no easier or more practical formula than this one. And there's a bunch of them out there. You could make a lifelong study of the applied principles of persuasive communication, but then you wouldn't be building your business, you'd be getting a PhD. In the reviews of the original book, by far the most common thread was practicality, that this is the one, this is the formula that busy business people could actually use to get results. If you want to make this happen, if you truly want to level up your persuasive power, this is the beeline. This course, along with the tools that support it, like the Persuasionizer web app, is a compilation of the best of what an entire army of designers, developers, trainers, consultants, and companies have produced based on the 7 Triggers formula. As a result, the program goes way beyond the book. In fact, only about 30% of what you'll encounter here is material directly from the original book. The majority of the program focuses on the mechanics or tactics of using the 7 Triggers formula for specific situations and outcomes across the 3 dimensions of business that benefit most from the power of persuasion. Even if you've read the book or been through a corporate training program, you'll discover a lot here that's either new, refined, or more useful in its application. Some highlights: why people love to buy but hate being sold, and how to flip that equation in your favor. The real difference between persuasion and manipulation and how it matters to your success. Why emotional triggers work and how to make them work for you. How and when to activate triggers to get the decisions you want. And how to turbocharge everything you write, post, send, or say with the power of persuasion. All of this great information is going to be way more effective when you have simple, practical tools to put it to use. These are some of the most valuable components in this whole system once you know how it all works. A map of strategic objectives to determine the persuasive potential of any opportunity. A messaging matrix to develop persuasive key messages for multiple customer segments. Guidelines for conducting debriefs and diagnostics of both interpersonal and media communications, really useful for sales managers and marketing analysts. The Pre-Flight Trigger Check, a super simple but essential app for easy, instant trigger activation. Multiple options for building and managing your trigger elements, including the downloadable interactive action plan and the Persuasionizer Trigger Builder and Elements Archive. Finally, ebook and audiobook formats are available of the entire course for convenient reviews, references, and reinforcement. But finally, and most definitely most important, is what you can expect this system to do for you and your business. Higher engagement and conversion rates from prospects and customers, more meaningful and profitable customer connections, stronger and faster agreements, better cooperation from colleagues and teams, greater proficiency designing persuasive communication, more message consistency across marketing and sales practices. And that's the highlights. I think you'll find this program to be a fast-paced, deep dive into real-world best practices. With the knowledge and tools you'll be loaded up with by the end of this program, you're going to hit the ground running to persuade and prosper.